At the beginning of the movie, we see Catherine getting married. Then at night the servants get her ready for her first night. After this, we see Catherine with her husband, Alexander. He starts telling Catherine the rules of the house, that she has to stay at home and not go out, and don't talk too much with any person from outside. Hearing this, Catherine feels very bad, because he likes to hang out. After this, they fall asleep without being intimate. Alexander was much older than Catherine, and he was not interested in Catherine. Perhaps he got married because of some compulsion. One day some guests come to their house. When Catherine starts getting bored here, she starts going to sleep. But then Alexander's father Boris stops her and says that she cannot do this. She has some duty towards her husband which she has to fulfill, and will have to stay awake till the husband comes in the room. He asked a servant named Anna to keep an eye on Catherine, so that she would not let her sleep. Then Alexander comes into the room at midnight and falls asleep by masturbating himself. Then a few days later, Alexander and Boris have to go out on some work. Boris tells Catherine not to leave the house, stay inside and do her duty. But Catherine is now alone, so she hangs out and enjoys. One day, Catherine hears Anna's screams, so she goes to the servant room. Then she sees a servant named Sebastian forcing himself on Anna. Catherine frees Anna, so Sebastian jokingly grabs Catherine. So Catherine somehow frees herself and says that she cannot do all this here. After this, the next day when Catherine goes for a walk in the fields, so Sebastian starts following her while talking. But Catherine walks away ignoring him. That same night, Catherine hears some sound from outside, so she sees Sebastian had come outside, who enters inside and says he was getting bored. Here he catches Catherine, so at first Catherine starts stopping him, but then she herself kisses him. After this their affair starts, because Catherine had some sexual needs, which Alexander was not completing. But when the next day Anna comes and sees the condition of the room, so he also comes to know that Catherine has become intimate with someone. After this she says to Sebastian, he should not do this, it is wrong. If the owner finds out, he will kill him. But Sebastian says that he does not care about this. When Anna could not do anything, she also starts watching him from the keyhole at night. It goes on like this for some days. So one day Boris comes back home. Someone had told him about Catherine and Sebastian, so Boris knocks out Sebastian and locks him up. When Catherine comes to know about this, she starts seeking him. But Sebastian does not find her. Then Catherine says Boris to leave Sebastian. She had done all this because her husband was not taking any interest in her. Hearing this, Boris gets angry and slaps Catherine. Catherine also feels very bad about this, so the next day she kills Boris by giving him poison. She tells Alexander and the others that she had a heart attack and died. After this, Catherine starts living with Sebastian again, but now he starts having doubts. Somehow Anna should not kill her by giving him poison, so she hires a new cook, who starts cooking for him. Then one day when Catherine and Sebastian happen to be together, then Alexander comes home. Catherine hides Sebastian in the closet. Now here Alexander says some things to Catherine. He knows about Sebastian and her, but she did very wrong by doing so. Now they will keep Sebastian in prison forever to teach him a lesson. Now hearing this, Catherine starts getting angry, so she lets Sebastian out of the closet and starts getting intimate with him. Seeing this, Alexander gets angry and starts beating Sebastian. So Catherine kills Alexander to save her love, after which these people start living together in front of everyone. Some days pass like this, then one day a woman named Agnes comes with her grandson Johnny. She tells that Alexander had an affair with her daughter. Johnny is his only son. Alexander accepted him after his wife's death. Now Agnes starts living with Johnny, because he was also entitled to this property. Catherine and Sebastian could not live together, so one day Catherine meets Sebastian, but Sebastian says they should not meet now. If Agnes comes to know, she can be put in jail. But the next day, Catherine starts going to Sebastian again, so then Johnny stops her and asks to see his game, but Catherine pushes him away. Then in the evening it is known that Johnny has gone missing. When everyone starts looking for him, Sebastian finds Johnny sitting near the waterfall. On seeing this, he first thinks of killing Johnny, but then he changes his mind and takes Johnny home. He says Agnes to take good care of his grandson, but Agnes doesn't like Sebastian ordering him. She throws him out of the house. Now when such behavior happens, Sebastian starts leaving the house, because he had come to know that it is very difficult for him to stay here now. But Catherine manages to stop him. After this she sends Agnes to sleep and herself starts taking care of Johnny. Then in the midnight, Catherine calls Sebastian and kills Johnny. After this, the next morning she pretends to be sad while crying. But when the doctor comes and checks, so seeing the marks on Johnny's body, he says someone has killed him. Catherine says she was asleep and doesn't know who killed him. After this the detective is called, So that's when Sebastian comes and tells that he and Catherine were having an affair. That's why they had to kill Johnny, due to which Agnes had to leave from here. After this, both of them were going to be together forever in the future. But now he realized his mistake, that's why he is telling all this. Hearing all this, Catherine says that Sebastian is lying. It was not her but Anna who was having an affair with him. And on coming to know about this, his father-in-law had beaten up Sebastian a lot. But now he feels to take revenge on them. Sebastian has also killed her father-in-law. At that time, no one used to believe much on the words of the servants. That's why detective believes Catherine's words to be true. After this, the detective calls Anna, but she could not speak because of the shock. So both Anna and Sebastian are put in jail. And here the film ends. If you liked the video, then press the like button. See you soon with a new video. Till then, take care. Bye.